Social media to a kid between age 10 and age 25 is kind of hard to resist, at least in part for biological reasons. Hi, I'm Dr. Mitch Prinstein, APA's Chief Science Officer. You've probably been hearing a lot about the effects of social media on teen brains. Let me explain what you need to know in 2 minutes. The body changes when kids go through puberty, and kids' brains change too. In fact, child brains start becoming adult brains about a year or two before we see signs of puberty in the rest of the body, and the brain changes one region at a time. If your kid rolls their eyes at you starting when they're about 10 or 11, that's a sign their brain is changing to make them care a lot more about peers. Social media seems to activate that same region of the brain because it not only gives kids access to their peers, but also to actual numbers that tell them how much their peers like them or like what they posted. For many kids, this becomes hard to resist because the part of the brain that helps us have self-control and stop us from following impulses is the last one to develop. In fact, it doesn't completely develop until age 25. So social media to a kid between age 10 and age 25 is kind of hard to resist, at least in part for these biological reasons. Is that a problem? Well, we know 2 things so far from psychological science. Number 1, after infancy, this is the most important time for brain development and reorganization, and sleep is extremely important for that to happen the right way. We now know that staying up late to use social media and getting less than 8 to 9 hours of recommended sleep changes how the brain grows. It ends up smaller and not working quite as well as it should. Number 2, there is some emerging evidence that what we see on social media, or how frequently we use it, changes how our brain processes what we see, and maybe even how it develops over time, compared to seeing those same things offline. This is a work in progress, but it's good for you to know social media was built for adult brains, and kids may have a very different experience when they use it in ways we're still beginning to understand. I hope this helps. For more information, please go to apa.org.